In today's video, discussing about my crude oil trade that I took in front of you guys, and I did made a video about it as well just couple of days ago. So how it is performing and everything, let's get straight to the point. So I'm on the crude oil's daily time frame chart, and if you have watched my this video right over here popping on the screen, then you already know I made a video about crude oil where I told you all that I entered in a long position on crude oil. Well, first of all, my entry price on crude oil was $67.18 right over here. This was my entry price to go long on crude oil, but I told you all that there are high chances the price of crude oil can one last time dump towards the downside, one last time stretch, and it can go all the way down till 65.4. and as you can see, it exactly came at $65.4 level and then got a reversal towards the upside. So when the price of crude oil came at $65.4 level, I did entered heavily, averaging my entry price to $65.4. So basically my entry price was $65.4 for the crude oil trade, and obviously I was pretty bullish on crude oil, very bullish. Why? Because if I zoom out, you can clearly see the price is already dumping toward the downside heavily for the past couple of weeks, or I would say months. From January we can see the price of crude oil is just dumping towards the downside heavily, and currently the price has already oversold. Bears are exhausted right now, and I knew that this is the one last stretch, one last time to liquidate, to trap all the greedy retailers, and after that the crude oil's price can pump towards the upside. And the same thing happened. We saw one last stretch towards the downside till $65.4 level, and I did enter long heavily here as well, as I already told you guys, averaging my entry price. And when I entered long over here, my take profit was, first of all, my take profit was over here at $71.17. Why? I will tell you guys about that as well, because I hope you can see this purple important resistance zone from $67.2 to $68.2. This is a very important resistance zone, and I entered here, but I was worried because I knew that there are high chances the price of crude oil can struggle to break this zone towards the upside for a bit. Maybe it can reverse also. I was worried about it, but eventually it did a breakout of this zone, and right now the price of crude oil is just pumping towards the upside incessantly, as you can clearly see. And my take profit was 71.16, because obviously this is a lot. I entered over here, and this was my first take profit, 1:3 risk to reward ratio. So well, obviously my take profit was at $72.8 at this important purple resistance zone, but I still thought that okay, first of all let me book some profits here at $71.616 level, then I will keep the rest of my trade running. And I did the same thing. As you can clearly see, the price of crude oil reached all the way up till 71.16, and now it is getting some rejection, some resistance. Yeah, it is okay, nothing much, and I booked some profits here. Currently my crude oil trade is running in profits, and I will keep it running only. I will not book it right now. And now my next take profit is all the way up till here at $71.77 approx. This is my next take profit. So let's see what happens. And also one more thing, now I am trailing my stop loss. So now my stop loss is way above my main entry point. So even if this trade goes against me, I will end up in profits only, no loss at all in this trade. Obviously no financial advice, but I don't think so this is the right time to enter in a long position on crude oil right now, because it is in middle of nowhere, and I mean it's just very risky to enter. Obviously do your own analysis and take your own decisions, but this is just what I think. So this is a perfect trade on crude oil right now running. Let's see how long and how far this runs, and I will update you guys on my Twitter as well. Just a quick update on my crude oil trade, running in absolutely perfect profits right now. And I hope you already watched my previous video on crude oil where I mentioned I'm going long on crude oil, because you can learn from that trade a lot, and how I book my profits, what are my take profit level, how I trail my stop loss, etc. So yeah, let's see how long and how far this crude oil trade runs, and I will update you guys on my Twitter as well, and obviously I'll make a video. And this is it for today's video, quick short video updating you guys about my crude oil trade. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.